Okay, so part 2. So we went from Shaw Apartments to Kingwood to the whole exit A and B. A and B is like Rock Quarry Road. As far as Rock Quarry goes, that's A and B. Do your own research. But where we was at? Oh, the Goonie Goo Goos. The Goonie Goo Goos jump in the creek and going to the other side of the street, the back way, and could hop out and bong you. You know what I mean? So this is how tense it is. This is how tense it is. You feel me? So this my cousin wanna play, you know what I mean, and grab on me and stuff like this. And I'm telling him, look, bro, you out here about to get your head tore off by these guys, and I'm just out here because, you know, to secure the, you know what I mean, the funds. So it's like this, right? So we come back from the party, because everybody left and went to a party except for my cousin. We went to a party in Cary. So, you know, the party was not a success because I didn't get no girls. My homeboy didn't get no girls, but we got some numbers. But it still wasn't a success. I get dropped off at the Honeycomb Hideout. I grab the heat, you know, and when I grab the heat, the reason why I don't have it in the daytime, because I walk around with it in my hand. This is how tense it is, you know. Some of the gurus got some more gurus from out of town that really didn't care about my position, you know. So it's like they jumping out the creek, boom, boom, you know what I mean? So you gotta be ready, right? So this guy, you know, he in this sling, they want him, they don't even want me, mind you. So we at the spot. I get back to the spot after I leave the Honeycomb Hideout, but before I get back to the spot, I walk through no neutral territory. I see like 50 cats in 1 yard. I'm like, yo, this the norm sometimes, but I don't know these guys' faces. I know some of them. So, you know, I walk up to the one I know, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They stick a hand out. I give him a doubt. He see the gun in my hand. He's like, whoa, Nitty, you tripping, this and third. I'm like, bruh, like, my bad, but yo, I'm like, I don't even recognize half these cats, so I know they coming that night. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna holler at y'all fellas, you know what I mean? So I'm walking, you know what I mean? I get back to the spot where cousin went. This dude, first thing he do, I'm drunk though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm drunk, I'm high. I forget I got the gun in my hand, you know what I mean? Because it's like an attachment. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like automatic with me. So I see Cuzzo. I go down to here. First thing he do is grab me. But I'm drunk, high. So I'm not thinking like, yo, I got this gun in my hand. I'm thinking before I told you, before I left this spot right here, I told you don't grab me no more. You feel what I'm saying? So he grabbing me. You know what I mean? Then I'm talking about like, so I'm like, my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm about to put him on his head. So we wrestling. I start wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? And this nigga know we wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't wrestling for no gun. We just wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to put him on his head. And when I went for my move, because he slipped, I went for my move. Bah! Gun go off. Now, mind you, I'm twisted. He got to be twisted. Because I'm like, yo, first thing I said was, yo, they coming. Where they at? I'm like, where your gun? This nigga say, man, you shot me. I'm like, man, stop playing. He's like, you shot me. I look at my hand, I got the gun. I'm like, bro, I told you stop grabbing me. I'm like, where's your gun? Because by now, you know what I mean, it's time to clean up. Then he got his gun under the car, the tire. Not under the tire, on the tire, under the car. You know how to tire like that, and then you got that car right here and the hood and all that. Like that part where y'all know what it is. Y'all, I mean, ain't nobody trained to go know what it is. So, then I guess motherfuckers that ain't trained to go know what it is. So I'm like, where is it? So I'm like, I get it. He's like, nah, I got it. So I'm thinking like, yo, we about to bang out. It's my first thing, because if you shot me accident or not and I got my gun, we gonna bang out. I get to my gun, we banging out. This nigga get a gun to the kids. I said, man, you crazy. I'm like, yo, I go stash my gun. I guess they do what they do. I'm gonna tell the whole story. I go stash my gun. They go call the ambulance. I wait for the ambulance to leave. The police over there. So I double back because it won't nobody there. Like, I ain't see nobody in nobody's yard, no nothing. It wasn't like I ain't hear nobody, see nobody or nothing. But every time I shoot, like, people just pop up. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Where was y'all at before I shot this? So, I mean, it ain't no glorification or none of that, so get it out your mind. I'm hood stories. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a legend, but don't want to play their part, right? I refuse to play my part. That's why so many other people playing my part. I refuse to play my part. And that, so, where we at? Oh yeah, boom, I shot him. Where the gun, put the guns up. Police ambulance come, take them away. So I double back like it's a crowd now, and then it's got witnesses. I'm like, hey, wait, that's why I double back. Like, okay, so how we got witnesses now? Like, wait, like how we got, well, we got witnesses now because this is damn near confession, doing a hood story so everybody know the absolute truth from the church to the streets, because we are the universe already know. And God knows, like, if it wasn't an accident, I would have shot him in his head. I would have shot him in his head directly in the face, or tried, I would say. That would have been my mission. That'd be my mission. You violate me, I'm gonna try to tear your head off your neck and hopefully your neck off your shoulders. And if you really, really play with me, all of it gonna go. But what I'm saying is, we ain't glorifying none of that. You know, 2023, and everybody say that they over it. Everybody say that they over it. Whether people act the way, you know, that's, I mean, I shot the guy. So that's the answer. Who shot you? I shot the guy.